YouTube, hello, welcome to the tavern. My name is Drael, I am your tavern master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Honkai Star Rail, episode 43, Prison and Training. Isn't that a title? For context, this episode was initially recorded August 9th, 2024, and in it, we finish off Act 1 of the War Dance story, titled Finest Duel Under the Pristine Blue. After which, we then make our way from there. After finishing that story, we have a little interlude. So then we make our way to go help March 7th practice her sword play in the Way of Primaveral Blade event. I had to reread that for a second because I thought it was primeval for a moment. No, it's primaveral. But yeah, we go and speak with the generals over at the Seat of Divine Foresight. Took me a second to remember the location's name. And then stuff happens. After which we then go have a nice chill time with March and get some well-deserved revenge on a jerk. The jerk I hate the most in this game so far. You guys know the one. But yeah. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you do enjoy today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link down below in the description. Past that, I don't have much else to say. Hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all at the end. See you later.
Please stay tuned.
Let's go continue our work here on the Xian show. Xian show. Head to the Seat of Divine Foresight to meet Fei Zhao, the really cool Foxian lady.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Zhao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaocheng.
Xianzhou Yaocheng. Xianzhou. Okay. Nice. I hope the stone setting went well. Hopefully it wasn't too bad.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibiter Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
You hear about the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, no? Yeah, we're here to answer your questions as witnesses.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them, but no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you.
Go for it.
Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
All right.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh no, it's a
Merlin's
negotiation.
claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Okay.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
We get a crossover and have her as a Thyran? Yes, sir. She is not actually called a Thyran in this universe. Or what do you mean crossover? But in this universe, she is known as a Foxian, which is a specific long life species here on the Xian show.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
That would be cool. It would be cool to see some of the Honkai Impact characters in Zenless Zone Zero, but I'd have to discuss more on that. There is a possible link between Honkai and, well, there's always going to be a link between Honkai Universe and Zenless, but there might actually be a version of a Honkai character in Zenless, though whether or not we'll be able to play her is up in the air. It all comes down to the Stellaron.
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurilo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Law Fu, was one of them.
Oof. Context be damned. She is a very good design.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. Let's move on to the next question. The reports suggest that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
I personally met Don Shu once. Her closest friend was killed during the war on the Fanghu, and she harbored deep hatred towards the Hunt. So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
Revenge is also a form of the Hunt. However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge waterscape, which was guarded by the Videodora.
Well, you should ask Don Shu herself for the answer.
Isn't she dead, though?
Unfortunately, Don Shu is dead, and even her corpse has crumbled into ash. That's one less clue we can pursue. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Fantilia is a Heliobus. Fujuan, the Master Diviner, witnessed everything firsthand. This one, I think.
Fantilia is one of the Heliobi. the energy life forms that once fought against the Xianzhou. They're known for their unpredictable and elusive nature.
Just as she said, when the ambrosial arbor resurrected, its roots broke through the creation furnace on the Lawfu, accidentally releasing the heliobus fiend fire sealed inside. This can be used as circumstantial evidence.
Also, just to warn you all, I'm going to be taking a lot of water breaks because apparently that is supposed to help with the problem I'm having currently. So there might be like very brief moments of me just like stopping and drinking. Have you ever seen Ace Attorney Investigations 2? I have not, but I know that this is very much like Ace Attorney. We have this in Honkai Impact, and then when you get to Fontaine, you have a very similar circumstance in Genshin when you go to Fontaine.
If Elder Huai Yen accepts the explanation, so do I.
Yes!
Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the 10 Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
What happened?
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
Mungus.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borson. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand. The Borson believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Law Fu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Xiao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison.
Are you imprisoning us?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Will you let us come back?
Worried that I might go back on my word and keep you in the Shackling Prison? Relax. If I wanted to do that, you'd already be behind bars. Once you're done with your testimony, you're free to come and go as you please.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests,
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
so, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Law Fu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borson, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borson suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Oh boy, that was kind of intense. Fei Zhao gives you a once-over, and despite lacking any apparent reason, you feel scrutinized, as if she were sizing up an opponent.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
I don't know.
The Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future. Do you believe in its prophecies?
I understand.
Do you really believe us? Fei Zhao gives a
While
nod.
words can be deceiving, your gaze, your breathing, and your scent, they reveal more than your words do. I trust my intuition more than any words. You're definitely, I hope you'll walk alongside the rainbow. You're definitely a unique individual, just like Huayan said. I hope you'll walk alongside the rainbow's path as a friend. Rainbow's path as a friend.
Oh. Maybe we'll get access to the hunt and
Well,
coming updates.
I'm glad we managed to talk this out.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the Shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
Well, let's get going. Let's just go, I guess. Sometime later, a star skip carries you and Don Hung to a place that looks strikingly familiar. Strikingly?
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the interrogation division also know your purpose in coming.
You're a warden? Oh, you're a warden. The warden seems to recognize you and understand your purpose of visit. She steps aside and motions for you to enter the Shackling Prison. I forgot that the Shackling Prison you can only get to through the Scale Gorge waterscape. Dragon.
The Shackling Prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Don Hung.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
This is the entrance to the Shackling Prison? Wait, is the Shackling Prison inside the Scale Gorge waterscape too?
Well, technically, the Shackling Prison is spread out across multiple delves, and the Ancient Sea is just where they overlap. Please, come on in, dear guests.
Dear guests! We'll go. We're ready to go in. Boy. That's, you know what this is giving me the feeling of? It gives me the feeling of, Tai Lung's prison in Kung Fu Panda. This entire prison is just for... What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Okay, get inside, get inside, get inside, get out of there. What is with the graphics glitch here? What on earth? I don't think I've ever seen that before in this game. One feather.
What are you looking at?
The Shackling Prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Oh!
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
Joyeux.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes. Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the Shackling Prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison.
Dude, Hule is literally this world's version of Tai Lung, in a sense. He's at the very bottom of the prison.
It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borison. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borison die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Oh boy. Prisoner Hule, summary of crimes, Borison Warhead, Denizens of Abundance, accountable for long-term enslavement of Foxians. What? Accountable for numerous acts of invasion and associated war crimes, accountable for the long-term enslavement of Foxians and utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. Detention method. This prisoner must be subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis. Their shackles must be checked for sturdiness during the transfer, and the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. Note, the confinement of the prisoner and the foundation of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Any individuals objecting to the sentence should be punished for sowing discord. Anyone who contacts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of the lupitoxin. The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight Lieutenant or Judge. Do not mention Jing Liu when conversing with this prisoner. Oh!
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borison. He can release a pheromone called lupitoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borison. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupitoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed. Your Honor.
What is it?
No, never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
Oh no, he just smelled Borison on those passing guards, didn't he?
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Oh, is Hane gonna come? Hanya. The Jade Abacai here glow with an unusual luminescence as they perform their calculations, possibly on the status of the prisoner cells or the security of each area. Tiny judge. Looking down, you see a honeycomb of densely packed prison cells extending deep into the darkness beyond your view. You hazard a guess of the number of prisoners that are capable of holding here. 3,000, 30,000, 300,000? Wait, this may not even be the entire shackling prison.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
Hi, Hanya. Miss Hanya?
Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Luofu.
Pom Pom takes care of us at home, and friends take care of us on the road. That's just how it goes.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission.
Okay.
This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Oh. Extract of medication?
Is that all?
Yeesh. This place is wild. Honestly, it kind of also gives me a sense of like Lord of the Rings dwarf mines. The distant shaking of chains, the eerie ambience. A lot of cards here. What's this thing? Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh boy, it's been a bit since I've done this. Hexanexus Remake is a complete remake version of the Hexanexus. Select the device in the middle of the screen, and you can stack cubes along the indicated directions. Every time you stack a cube, a resource cube is consumed. Stack cubes and alter the device's shape when its shape matches them with the device. When stacking cubes on a non-designated spot, the plates on the two sides will show an error hint.
No match for me.
Nice. That's pretty easy. Hex pass. A hex pass? The freak is that? Oh, let's go make sure this is activated. Hanya blocks your way forward. She has been entrusted with an important task of ensuring that you only explore areas she deems safe. Gotcha. Never mind then. I'll awaken that later. Frost hold floor. Okay.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Okay. Is this a prison cell? Maybe.
Is that all?
Doom. Oh. Oh, I see.
So that's how it works. Looks good.
The heck is a hex pass?
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out.
It sounds like fighting. Are these supposed to be cells?
What an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
Oh no. Are we about to have some force jump out at us?
These crates. They look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance, but throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
The mechs in those crates are no joke.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own?
All the wardens
Something
got
is
wiped out
wrong.
on this floor. Oh
The
no.
guards aren't responding.
All of the wardens on this floor got wiped out. Once again. Oh no.
Executing attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise.
Wait, so was it the Borisons planned for the mechs to also get in? Or are the IPC working with the Borisons?
This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
For oblivion.
That's better.
Set the seas aflame!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Just a little
Slaughter
something.
activate. Oh god.
Fight to live!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
Detonate! Lacerate!
I'm okay.
Destined for oblivion.
Let the show begin!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Attack mode!
Again.
Beast form!
Fight to live!
still waters of oblivion.
Nice. Ain't nothing to fear.
How is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
1 second, folks. Lingsha mentioned that there was some kind of biological tissue inside the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within.
Oh, whoops.
These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Oh boy. A few moments prior, Zhuyi leads the Yaoqing messengers to the bottom of the prison.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the shackling prison will reveal itself.
You look at Mose, who shakes his head lightly at you. Guess this isn't really the time for jokes. Perhaps the stifling and somber mood of the shackling prison has gotten to him. That's why he's neither up for chatting nor
The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns. And I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns.
There, and there. Got it.
Please take a look.
It's better to use your brain and save your strength.
Oh, the giant key. Saw a chest over here, I want it. Get the loot.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule.
Oh.
According to custom, envoys from the Yaoqing visit the Xianzhou Luofu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life. I understand that the Yaoqing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hule.
And once again, the envoys of the Yaoqing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Mock Talk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
Nobody will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer!
Oh boy.
Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available for us everywhere.
Detonate.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes!
A little more heat.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas ablaze!
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
I suggest you surrender now.
Good luck with that, buddy.
I'll still kill you all. But I promise it'll be swift.
It too shall fall.
Recalibrating.
More season. It's just a tweak. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Hot pot.
That's half the work.
Nap time. This is more than a battle. How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, Morsa.
It's not time yet.
Okay, I'm back. That's not it.
That hurt.
Attack mode.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
How familiar.
More season.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Firefly type fight to live! Attack detected.
It's better to make no move. I'm honored by your presence.
Let's see this in slow.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Initiate cleanup. Detonate. Lacerate.
Oh, naughty child.
Boy. These are abnormal. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
A little more heat.
Attack mode.
Oh boy! They're close to dying!
This is more fight to live!
On Still waters of oblivion.
There we go.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in! Welcome back.
Oh no! Who's
How many
Yi?
times has the unburdened home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
Okay, so here's a special... Zhuai Yi is a very special case. Because technically, she was Mara struck at one point, and joined the Ten Lords Commissions afterwards. But, I believe so. But she technically doesn't have a physical body anymore. She inhabits android and mechanized bodies. So that body, why her body was like staticking, like had a lot of its static electricity coming off of her just then, was because her android body was basically destroyed, or at the edge of its rope. But for the time being, she is out of the fight until a new body of hers is activated.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
To be fair, Hoyo has definitely just outright murdered characters on screen before. But, you know, Zhuai Yi is a very special case.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws.
We have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
This guy has some blades shoved into his back. Secondly, I thought he made it out, but he did not. This is bad.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Moktalk's an idiot.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys! Time to move out!
Take him, guys! Jiaocha is in a bad place. Hey, back to the Trailblazer. At the same time, Stella, Dan Heng, and Hanya realize the situation in the prison is
Madam
out of
Hanya,
control.
the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the Nether Key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
Too late.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna leave you. Like I said, wherever we go, we always end up in trouble. Looks like Testament will have to wait, huh?
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
To Naraka we sing.
Yes, ma'am!
8 great cold hells. Shackles shattered. Okay, hold on. I want to see what that achievement was. Nasun Dorma, tread on the path of harmony. Okay. Divine Verso, Mundane Recto. Resolve the new crisis on Herta Space Station. Witness the life of Kakabasha. Obtain Gallagher's special mix. Defeat the 10 stone hearts. Train. Ship of Fools. Tell me all my muse. Accept the master's gifts and eager expectations. Oh, wait. Shattered shackles. And now the most dangerous prisoner has broken free. Time to hunt. The game between hunters and prey have not begun. Oh, we haven't gotten that one yet. Okay. Passing as a flower in the city of the dead. Revive 2 downed characters in a single battle. Defeat Japard without defeating Silvermane guards that were summoned. Defeat a frozen enemy using links. Use ally Jingliu to deal a final blow in a victory against Yangqing. When Swarm Trusting uses Swarm Onslaught, there are no juveniles. I am the Swarm. Oh. In the battle against Argenti, defeat the Spear Tip, the Shield, and the Honored while they are in the Soulfreed state. In the battle against Argenti, none of the Spear Tip, the Shield. All is predestined. Ignite my heart, inflame my flesh. In a single battle, defeat memory zone meme Shell of Fated Rage without causing weakness break. Make Dream Jolt troops fortune members produce jackpot. Passion play. And I have a lot of achievements I haven't accepted. In a single battle, have Yunli trigger Intuit Call for 3 times. 5-star rank relics from the Omni Synthesizer. Mega rich light bending guy. Obtained 100 million credits in total. Yeesh. Blizzard immunity. 1 day more. Find all of Julian's items in the mission to Hook's treasures. Journey to the Arctic Bear Cub. Dance is on. Masquerade Duet. I don't remember that one. Can you resist the temptation of counseling? Guide the emotions of at least 5 people in the dreamscape. Make Radiant Speedster lose its fan. Meet a detective with peculiar physical attributes in Cluck Studios theme park. Leave your special mix at the Dream Jolt hostelry. Serve the correct drinks to the customer 10 times. And Splendor meets Sorrow. Oh, I'm not in Jam's stream. I'm only in Wasa's. Oh, Wasa's streaming. All motions. Origami Zoo. Shadow Captain. Speak with Stella's Captain Billboard. Complete companion mission, rarely affectionate. Purchase a certain good from a food truck owner at a high price during a conversation. Complete warring expedition 9 times. God, I didn't realize how many achievements I hadn't collected from in a while. Oh boy. How many freaking... Jeebus! I want to do a 10 poll really. We'll do a 10 poll at the end of the stream. Good lord.
Please stay tuned.
I got even more than that, apparently.
Looks good.
Also, there's a lot of dead bodies around here. There's a lot of dead. How the hell do I get over there? Oh, I see. This one? Nope. I guess that's for later.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we're going back to the elevator. Okay. And then we're going to be
We
going...
need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly.
What's that?
Follow me to the next floor.
What is this? Oh, it's one of the shifting screens. I think that's the name of it.
The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Is this side crane dead or just asleep? Nope. Can I go around the other side? Where does that lead? I feel like at some point people are just gonna be like, the Trailblazers were here. They caused the problem. And it's like, guys, I just stepped onto the plates. Okay? I'm not bad luck. I promise.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, but given the urgency of the situation, normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Should we deactivate it once we activate it? Oh no, there was a chest there. I saw it as I left. I see Borison. I left immediately. Is that another chest? God damn it. How do I get that one? Okay, 1 second. Oh. It's one of the great things about new areas. New chests to open, which means new supplies and pull stuff. Oh, this warden's dead. Hey, punk!
Firefly Type 4! Activate!
How familiar.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise.
Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Murder them.
It too shall fall.
Wipe them out.
Every victory is hard won.
Please stay tuned.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Wait a minute. It's a bit of a waste. But I can just do this.
Stream 4.
I can just one-shot them. I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be so... Okay, so really quick. You know Hanya, who we've been with? She and Joy Yi are sisters. Hanya is technically the older sister, I think. And she's about to come across the dead body of her sister. Or at least the inactive body of her sister. Okay, I bet if I try to go... Yep.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Oh, this is about to be sad. Oh, yep, there's her body. I see it over there sparking.
Shui is here.
Miss Shui bravely sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Okay, if you tell me she is actually dead, I'm gonna be sad.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary.
Okay, thank you.
You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged.
Oh god.
We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Awakened bird, tell me what you've seen. A cyber specter. Oh, Shui left a message in the Psy Crane for Hanya. What the heck?
Reconstruct. It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage.
Oh. Her soul is inhabiting the broken Psy Crane?
Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Okay. Alright.
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
Your new form is kind of cute.
Now is not the time for jokes.
Oh.
This Psy Crane can't hold all of me.
Oh.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
through intermittent in its delivery.
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borisin, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
The side crane flaps its wings and unsteadily flies out of the lower levels of the shackling prison, charging straight into the depths of the shadowy passage.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
You know what's crazy?
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
What's crazy is that I think this story plot for the Yaoqing is supposed to take place over 3 updates. So this is part 1 of 3, if I remember correctly. And it's already kicking off hard. I want to do that way, please. I just realized we went from a really hot place to a really cold place. Hello? What the fuck? Man appeared!
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
I literally hit that guy and he became visible.
Seek, and you will find.
I think having Akron here is going to be like the best option because she can just murder anyone. The prison guards of the shackling prison may have been well trained, but they likewise suffered death and casualties in the face of the Borisin's horrifying onslaught. Yikes.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Ah, behind us.
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Until everything burns to ashes!
The invisible intruders appears right behind us.
Let the
Jesus!
show begin! Let's improvise. On the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We reheal and then
Dreams
we
do
you
come
again.
true.
Attack detected! Set the seas ablaze!
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Shut the fuck
Who
up.
are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Shut the fuck up, Matza. I don't give a
Rhythm get
shit
messed
about
up.
your opinion.
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
This fucking guy. God damn.
Destined for oblivion.
Time for a shot.
Again?
Set the seas ablaze!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Sam in position.
Free will, or was it fate?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Let's improvise.
Detonate.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes!
How
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that one.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thank you. I will keep fighting.
Still waters of oblivion.
Rhythm get messed up.
Fight to live! I will claim victory for myself. Set the seas ablaze!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Just focus on the fight.
I'll catch up.
I'm okay.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Immortality means forever. Attack!
Let's improvise.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Support received. Detonate.
How familiar.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
A miracle.
Dreams do come true.
That's half the work.
And then we have Firefly come in and clean it up.
Set the seas ablaze!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Take your positions.
Firefly to fight to live!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Joining the battle.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Attack!
Again?
How infected.
Catch up.
Sam in position.
Boy.
Detonate.
Another journey begins.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
Dreams do come true.
Nap time. That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Great teamwork.
Secret of the Saints.
Fight to live!
Rhythm get messed up. Let's improvise.
Immortality.
There we go.
Another blood debt repaid.
Oh, that's a guy over there. Okay.
Please stay tuned.
Wait, hold on. Boom. Money. Okay, I wonder if Acheron's ability would instigate.
Storms on the horizon.
No, it not. He doesn't have like the blood lotus, the blood flower over his head, so it would not kill him. So I'll just do this.
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
This might sound weird, but the air tastes a little different. I'm gonna go check upstairs to see if any windows are open and if rain is coming inside, so I'll be back in a second. I'll put the battle autoplay.
I'll catch up. Let the show begin!
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let the show begin!
Set the seas ablaze!
Destined for oblivion.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Attack detected!
Detecting damage. Detonate! Attack mode. Lacerate.
Again.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Let the show begin!
Fight to live!
Shutting down.
I am back. Sorry about that.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
I like how on the previous floor we were on, it was like freezing cold, and here it's like magma. Oh, hey, look, there's Motza. The man seems to materialize from the shadowy corners of the prison, as if he could vanish into thin air at any moment. The fugitive wearing a dark cloak, spoken of by Hanya, now stands before you. His face is devoid of any expression, cold and indifferent, yet inexplicably you could decipher this expressionless facade as if it whispered, "You're finally here."
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Shut the fuck up. You already said that a moment ago. You look better when you're silent.
Is that so? At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique, it's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyatara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think?
I don't know anything about the Yaoqing, so I have no opinion.
Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Waza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible, but now it seems... The prison on the Lawfu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Morza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No. You can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Isn't he your friend?
Your friend is in Hule's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario...
We trap them inside this prison.
No, we won't be able to. We're one step behind them. The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Morza.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Well, then I'll give it my all.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I just go thermonuclear, and we'll be fine.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hule from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin, and you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Stream forth. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Perfect. I see you.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
I have to wait for them to appear before I can attack them. No! Oh, you bitch!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Attack detected. Attack detected.
For oblivion.
Nap time. Set the seas ablaze!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Good news, guys. I've blocked the path. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
God, it's such a massacre.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Wait a minute. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Wait, hold on. Can I do this? Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. Oh, you're a punk. There we go. That took me a little bit. That took me a little longer than it should have.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Okay. Gonna eat some more trick snacks. Now we're back on the hunt.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
To be fair, couldn't see the solution. No worries, no worries. Oh, hey, this is before we took the elevator.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me.
Well, I can't do that. I'll have to do that later. Okay. Up we go. Oh, hey, we're back on the frozen floor. Oh, everyone we left behind is dead. Everyone we left behind here is dead. Bitch.
Stream forth the gleam of old.
I was not expecting everyone on this floor to be dead.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Tiandang. Hey, pupper. My pupper.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Why does this feel like such a ploy? I don't know. Like, so far, it definitely feels like a giant setup from Fantilia to get the Borisin to release Hule, but it feels like the IPC has to have been working with them to actually get them this far. I don't know. It's just, it's so suspicious. I don't know, man. Oh, there's actually a surviving warden over here.
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead. There are many fugitives. Please be careful, Your Honor.
Honestly surprised she's alive.
Stream forth the gleaming blades.
The fugitives are charging at the gate. Please be careful, Your Honor.
I'm gonna guess that she saved her. Like, she's unconscious, but she's alive. That's my hope.
Please stay tuned.
Mission accepted. Stop the fugitives.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape.
How familiar.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise.
Attack mode.
Still the same old.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Set the seas ablaze!
Let the show begin. I'll catch up.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Here we go. We should be near the top, I think.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Seek, and you will find.
I love Acheron so much. The shackling prison has become a killing field. The prison guards try to resist, but Xiaochu...
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiaoqiu. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaozhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here. Whether it's for the sake of Fei Shao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive.
Ooh.
My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou. and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu.
Oh, fuck.
Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
Oh, no.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me! Prison guards, stop them! For our great Lord Hule!
You know, whatever. Hey, guys.
Stream 4. Prisoners must remain in place and obey the guards. Those who fail to comply will face severe punishment, serving as an example to others.
I have a feeling I'm going to be going through a lot of my trick stacks tonight.
Stream 4.
You alive? Please stop those fugitives. Oh, I've been murdering. Don't you worry.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found!
What about the Yaoqing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Luofu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
After a brief but devastating loss of communications, the locked-down shackling prison is once more under control. The Express's Nameless may have emerged unharmed, but one of the Yaoqing envoys have been taken hostage. Oh, this is the end. Meanwhile, the Borisin warhead, Hule, long confined to the depth of the shackling prison, has vanished without a trace. A pursuit between the hunter and the hunted will soon play out on the Xianshou Laofu. To be continued, right?
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment
Yep, there it
like
is.
a thorned rose.
Stay tuned to find out what happens in the next in the upcoming installment, which will not be for another 4 weeks. Moonhowl Stampede and Life's Suffering, an Endless Tide. Damn. Hex Club. Since you've already collected a certain amount of Hex Passes, we would like to invite you to participate in a feedback questionnaire regarding any suggestions you have during the Hexanexus Remake Beta. We hope you will be honest with us as possible. Your answers will not be revealed to any third party. Thank you for supporting the Hexanexus Secret Society. Have you noticed that you've already... Yes. Have you played a... Yes. Do you know... I know. Very easy. Not enough rewards. Ooh, let's open up a message from Hanya. You got a minute? Oh, are you free sometime in the next few days? And if not, how about next week? And if not, how about next month? For you, I'm free anytime. Great. Would you like to watch an Immersia together with me? What's with a sudden interest in Immersia? Well, since my sister is a puppet and only able to spend a limited amount of time in the... Oh my god. I always try to make the most of it by taking her to watch interesting things, have fun, and go enjoy good food. Lately, I've been thinking about exploring some new Immersias with her, but due to my job, I've lost interest in many things, and I'm not sure if Immersias I choose will be enjoyable. It's such a rare occasion for my sister to be in the mortal world, and if I waste her precious time on dull Immersias, I'd feel incredibly guilty to the point of moral corruption. That's why I need someone else's suggestion. I believe someone as knowledgeable as you will help me find captivating Immersias. What type of Immersias does you like? That makes sense, but everyone has their own preferences. I wonder what kind of... Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. My sister loves thrillers. Murder mysteries, spy flicks, zombies, and basically anything with thrilling plots. However, I find it difficult to discern what is thrilling. If you are like me, immersed in the first-person experiences of various Mara-struck individuals all day, you will also come to feel that no immersion can be thrilling. That's why I need your help to tell me what is thrilling with the eyes of an ordinary person. I'll get back to you once I've got the tickets. Nice. Oh man, what an end to that story. Digital bill on the donation for the victims of the disaster of the Ambrosial Arbor. There's another handwritten phrase next to it that reads, expired and spoiled and disposed. Looks like an intact bag of protein rice. Perhaps it is not expired. Check the rice. You examine the bag include, it is nicely packaged and it's not expired. Who's thrown it away? At least the donation won't go to waste. Nice!
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Sushang! Yo, girl, what's up? The Laofu sure feels pretty different from our Yaoqing. The storytellers here never repeat their stories. Oh, I remember you. You're friends with the Silent but Deadly, right? What can I do for you? I just want to have a chat. What would you like to talk about? I've only been here for a short while. If you want to ask for directions, I'm only familiar with the places around Starwatcher Avenue. If you want to know more about the Xianshou culture and whatnot, you've come to the wrong person. But if you happen to enjoy live storytelling performances just like I do, then we're in the same boat, and I'll chat with you about whatever you like. You look like an Outworlder, and you must be new here at the Laofu. If you need my help, you can visit me at any time. As a worthy Cloud Knight, I'll be reliable and helpful, and you will not bring shame to the Laofu Cloud Knights. Don't ask me about cultural stuff, though. I once met a few travelers who were super into Xianshou's history and customs. They knew way more than I did, so I had to keep my mouth shut the entire time trying to act like I knew what they were talking about. Now that the crisis is over, are you still busy? Not at all. I've had quite a lot of free time lately. I can't help but shake the feeling that I should be doing more. I mean, I'm not one to sit around, and given my background from the Yao Qing, I should have played a bigger role in recent events. I must start gearing up for the next crisis now. Wait, scratch that. It'd be better if there are no more crises, and everyone could just live in peace and comfort. Okay, now we can go do the actual, like, war dance event. I can't go this way. Area ahead is not available. It's going to be accessible area.
Test pure wrap, song lotus cake.
Did you hear?
Guaranteed delicious.
Revenge. I'll have my revenge. What? Revenge. I must get my revenge. You're giving off a hostile vibe. Hostile? You're right. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to other people's feelings there. I apologize. Is there anything I can do for you? What's going on? You really are a kind person if you're willing to strike up a chat with someone like me. It's a very personal matter, but I guess it's okay to tell you that I've lost a very important component. It's a component that used to be made in my dad's factory. A shame that those heartless bankers pulled their investments in the factory, which directly led to its shutdown. My poor dad fell ill then and never really recovered. I like to carry little components from the factory around with me as a reminder to myself to be a good banker, but it's a real shame that I dropped the component that I was getting off the Starskip. So you work in a bank too? Our family's personal rival works in a bank. Keep your friends close, but your enemies even closer. If only I could get my dad's missing little component. Is it this? That's not mine. I remember gripping onto that component so tightly that it dug into my skin. There should be bloodstains on my component, but this one's clean besides the rust stains. Still, it's from my dad's old factory, so it still inspires me. Thank you. I'll hang on to it and cherish this. But surely, I can't just take it without giving something back, so how about you have this iron box? Well, I'm not putting you out too much? It's a treasure that a customer no longer needs, but treasure, I mean, look here, there's a slot for a key that's rusted over, and I don't have the key. It may be very valuable indeed, but I can't open it. Since we've been destined to meet, let me gift you this box here in the hope that it might be something worthwhile. An old tin box. Okay. Anyway, let's go.
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Sky Ferry.
Go to the Palace of Astron's backyard and check on in on March 7th's training. Turning back the clock to when March 7th had just begun studying swordplay.
All right. Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets. Oh, thank you so much, Masters! Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now? After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right? So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that? These two masters just called me a swordplay genius.
They didn't say genius. Watch out for the overly generous Zan shows social niceties, March.
Oh, you're right. I almost got all excited for nothing. I'm just speaking my mind. Trust me, you're really talented. Did you hear that? I'm truly a genius.
She didn't say genius.
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, You still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is there?
I also questioned that sword master about why she uses her sword, and she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
I think the swordmaster he's talking about is Jingliu. There are countless ways to take down enemies.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersia.
What?
He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh, now I'm curious to hear what Master Yun Li has to say.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the war dance, or maybe you want to defeat someone, like Yanqing, or me.
Who do I want to defeat? Her? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a sword?
I'll fight 10!
10?
Oops, that just slipped out. It's actually another line from an immersia.
You're really into immersion, huh? Having 5 enemies on the other side of the battlefield is the limit. Meta.
Yeah, I really like them. So what?
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
Could it possibly be immersia about swordmasters?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense. I'm super interested in Xianzhou immersia and novels. Even though I use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those immersia use swords. So I want to be a swordmaster too.
See?
Sounds like you developed a stereotype about heroes.
It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own preferences.
True.
Becoming a swordmaster who fights for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated in swordplay training.
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the immersia show their respect.
Well, let's just play along with their tea ceremony thing.
Play along?
Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
Yeah! All right, let's go. To the Sleepless Earl.
Stella lightly bops Yanqing on the head with her hand. Wait. Sleepless Earl is this way. It's across the bridge. That's not the way. Down. Man, can you imagine in like 4 weeks, we're probably gonna see like a bunch of Orison just on the streets. Man, the fact that it was Jing Liu who caught
I'm planning on
Boulay.
quitting my...
Wild.
Hey, this is not how it's supposed to be, right? The Xianzhou is known for its tea culture and hospitality, but you're not treating me like a guest at all. Seriously, am I not a guest?
Scott, leave! I don't like you! God damn it!
Dear guest.
Stop! Don't call me a guest. You're not even treating me as one. I want my tea just right. Not too hot, not too cold, but the tea you served was either freezing or scalding. Is this how you treat your guest on the Xianzhou? How fantastic! Your tea tastes like slop, and you even have the nerve to charge me for it! Are you trying to scam honest folks? And that name, the Sleepless Earl, it's so hard to remember. How about we give you a new plaque that says, Xianzhou Slop? It suits this place better, don't you think?
I hate him. I hate him so much. Let's just give him a good beating.
Stop! You've gone too far!
Oh, who's that trying to be a hero?
Hey, punk.
It's me, March 7th. Cause more trouble and I'll show you who your mommy is. Wait, that sounded lame. Hey, say something for me.
She's March 7th, the sword champion of the Astral Express.
That's right! I'm the sword champion!
Never heard of you. Now scurry back to wherever you crawled out from.
Mr. Scott, I'm Yenqing, a Cloud Knight lieutenant. We've met before, and I suggest you stop causing trouble.
Trouble? Ha! I'm just giving some feedback as a regular customer. The tea here is terrible, and now the Cloud Knights want to stop me from complaining about it? At this rate, who would want to ever come here for tea in the future?
Well, these 4 people here would like to have tea at this place, and you are a douchebag, so why don't you just scurry off to the little place you crawled from?
A regular customer? You?
Yeah, what else would I be? The Xianzhou's prisoner?
Anyway, if you're trying to bully this young lady, you'd better watch out for the weapon in my hand.
Huh? Oh, that really scares me. Come on, you're not seriously trying to take my life with that piece of scrap metal, are you?
Scrap metal? This is my sword! I'm here to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Swordplay? Oh, I get it now. It's just another kind of play, right? That explains why you're dressed like you're in a show. You're not even from the Xianzhou, so why bother learning their swordplay? If you're feeling unsafe, I can sell you an IPC mech.
Ha! As if anyone wants your junkyard scrap mechs!
Your mechs are only good for show.
Looks like you guys are totally clueless.
No, I'm not.
Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious.
A few IPC mechs respond and appear near the Sleepless Earl, and more Xianzhou passers-by stop.
Just a reminder, IPC members, street fighting on the Xianzhou Lafu is prohibited.
Make any funny moves, and I'll smash that scrap metal.
Hey, relax. I know the rules. These are my subordinates. They got stuck here because of the transport ship incident, and they need to vent their frustration. In the end, it's all the Xianzhou's fault. Well, I could overlook the terrible tea, but now that you're questioning my security, I can't let it slide. After all, I have a courier business to run, and with so many clients watching, that just wouldn't look too good now, would it? Instead of wasting your life learning useless swordplay, why not invest in our civilian mechs? Hmm? You'll have your master kneeling and begging for mercy in no time.
Stop! Don't you dare insult Xianzhou swordplay like that! If you have the guts, I'll show your mechs what I can do.
Huh? A fight, you say? Now that you've thrown down the gauntlet, March 7th, I feel I'm obliged to accept your challenge. Say whatever you want, but once you've seen what our mechs can do, you'll be practically begging us for them.
Let's make a bet.
Oh, come on! How could I say no to a bet? So, I can see you're no master yet, March, but I'll play fair. You go back and learn swordplay from your teachers here, and in 15 days, I'll come find you and challenge you with my mechs.
Only 15 days? All right. Fine.
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog in public and shout, "Xianzhou swordplay is a total joke!" You'll stand at the entrance of our room alley and say it to everyone passing by.
God.
Oh, and if that's the case, just forget about your master and become my apprentice instead. I'll teach you how to pilot a mech.
And if I win?
I'll become your apprentice?
No.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't like you.
Okay, how about this? If I lose, I'll squeal like a pig in public and say, IPC mechs are a total joke! And I'll even print that on every mech on the transport ship. Deal?
So he just changed barking into squealing, and that's supposed to be a different story?
The squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl and take back what you said about Xianzhou's swordplay.
Fine, fine, I get it. But you've got to actually beat me with that little scrap of metal first. You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15 days. Let's go.
God, I hate Scott. I hate him so much.
I'm still worried about the owner. Let's go check on her.
Ugh. Those IPC guys just want to pick on an easy target so they can promote their scrap metal. So typical. The Xianzhou and IPC signed a trade agreement, so those IPC people won't dare to cause any trouble. But, I mean, a bet like this is quite unexpected.
It's Scott. It's not unexpected. I've already made bets with him before, and he lost that time, too.
Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you all for your timely help. The shop facing a bit of flack from visitors is a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible, as if the shop has inconvenienced you.
Oh.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied. I have to stand up against injustice, no matter what.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia, but you also have a kind heart. Your charisma has completely won me over, Miss March.
I'm not quite a hero. Yet.
Oh, I know you're here for the tea ceremony. Please, come inside.
Thanks for the invitation, but right now, I just want to focus on practicing swordplay. Masters, let's save the tea for later.
I really want to point, yes, Scott will just be terrible in front of someone else, like, that's real, like, you're right. He's gonna be terrible in front of someone who is, like, just the wrong person, like maybe an IPC official or Stoneheart, and then get his ass kicked halfway to another sun. But legitimately, the fact that he chose to pick on a child Foxian who runs a tea house.
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However, I have a question, Miss March. How confident are you about the bet you just made?
I don't think March has given it any thought at all.
Come on, how could I possibly lose?
You're right. It seems she really hasn't considered anything. I don't see any issue with it. Let March give it a shot. As long as she trains diligently, I believe she can easily deal with that hunk of IPC scrap metal.
As long as she trains diligently.
I'm now filled with determination, Masters. I'll learn swordplay well and teach that guy a lesson. You're my most trusted friend. You'll be my assistant teacher and make sure I learn swordplay properly.
3 teachers and 1 apprentice. Do I get paid as an assistant teacher?
If I can't learn swordplay well, I'll have no one to blame but myself. Masters, Miss Teaching Assistant, let's go back and start the training now.
Any recommendations? To the Priest, Hunter Maofeng, which is in season. I like it strong. Ooh, nice. Recipe I didn't have yet. Now let's go see how this event will go out.
Whoa.
The practice dummy. Okay.
That IPC guy will show up in 15 days. I've gotta become a swordmaster by then.
Becoming a swordmaster in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun Li.
Momentum alone will only keep you going for about 3 days. If you really want to stick with it, you need a solid plan.
No worries. I've found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons, so there won't be any problems.
I'll be sure to arrange lessons for March.
Rest assured, Masters. If not in me, at least place your faith in her, my trusty sidekick.
Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her. There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember this, Miss March.
Got it. It's all etched into my memory.
Since you've got that in mind, it's time for me to set some targets for you.
Please, go ahead, Master Yun Li.
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance. But if you fail...
That would mean Yun Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case, I hope you won't force yourself to take on the challenge, Miss March.
Wow.
Hey! You are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the Immersia, the disciple and the master share both honor and disgrace. If the apprentice fails, the master loses face too.
Well, there aren't that many customs on the Xianzhou. I'm just worried about you getting hurt.
But as long as you practice diligently and pass the tests, we'll feel confident about your duel. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you. I'm sure you found a reason to wield your sword, right, Miss March?
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero. I want to fight for justice, punish the wicked, and make them quiver in fear and run away when they see me.
Then keep that fire burning, and learn with all your heart.
You haven't said much, Miss Teaching Assistant. Any suggestions before we officially start training?
Carbo load. Mastery of the sword trumps all. Friends on the road bring twists of fate.
What, twists? Like the ones in those Swordmaster novels? But I wonder what kind of unexpected twists I'll encounter.
Accidentally consume a divine elixir, unlock an ingenious enigma, receive guidance from a stage.
It'd be pretty awesome if that actually happened. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice.
Pass the first sword trial. Okay. As the swordplay assistant, you will be arranging March 7th swordplay sessions and helping her with mastering sword moves to prepare her to defeat Scott in 15 days. Was there... Okay, there wasn't a second thing. Miss March, the key to mastering the sword lies in understanding various sword moves. Cut the fluff. Let March get hands-on, learn a few moves directly. Swordplay is the very essence of all sword moves. Blech. Swordplay is the very essence of all sword moves, and can unleash immense power in combat. Let's start by setting a tiny goal. Learn the sword move Cutting Cold. Strength needs to be 150, and Sword Art Ascension needs to be 2. Okay. Set this swordplay as your learning goal, and you can check the required stats for mastering it. You can boost your stats by setting up targeted training sessions and practice exactly what you need to improve.
Let's do this!
This is cool. I wasn't expecting, like, comic strips. It's me, Woof. You're lying. Do you even know what they mean? Absolutely not. Okay, so we need to up... Training will consume mood. If mood isn't good, efficiency will also decrease. Balancing work and rest is crucial. Click here to schedule an excursion to restore mood.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh. Oh, so I should be focusing on other things as well to increase... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hold on. To get to 60? That won't be enough. We'll try this.
I'll fight 10!
Swordplay sessions can take a lot of time. Click on here to speed up the passage of time. Diners at Spices Supreme are constantly coming and going. You waited a long time before finally being seated. However, the hunger from waiting is the best seasoning. Next time, let's invite everyone for the express. I've already favorited this shop. Don't even try to fool me with skewers you've just bought. Do it! Sword Art Anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. Nearing the war dance, many unfamiliar travelers appear at Starskiff Haven. A disheveled, unkempt old man accosts March 7th. He observes her extraordinary physique and is persistent in his hawking of martial arts secret manuals. But the old man has a rule.
What do you recommend?
Let's do this one.
I don't think so.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Well done, me. Okay, I can boost this now.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Okay, we need to do an excursion. And then we need to do strength training again.
Jeez, I'm exhausted. I think today should be a rest day.
I might not make it to the 150 for strength.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything. If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class.
Are you kidding me? It's so short. Okay, it goes from... Okay, so it goes... Plus 9, should be 36. Oh, I see. So it got decreased by 1 point. Yeah, I need to get to the 150.
Let's do this!
A martial challenge has been sent to the Palace of Astrum's rear garden. March 7th's daily sword training has garnered the attention of Lawfood Swordsmanship Association, self-named. They will dispatch prize students to challenge Miss March.
How should I go about this?
The local association has no class at all. Gets March to make on the eve of the duel. Oh, I should have done this.
I learned so much today.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But close enough, I guess.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly, making your thrusts swift and strikes brisk.
And parries should be fluid and nimble. Got it.
See? Even March is getting bored of your rambling.
But I'm actually not bored at all.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight. Even for an extraordinary sword master like you, Yunli.
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
Because you're both the teachers.
What? Didn't General Huyan offer you any guidance?
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a sparrow in a fight, huh?
Guys, let's save the seminar for later. Let's focus on the test,
Miss
masters.
March has been learning the basics of swordplay, and now it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Oh. March's progress is incredible. Already qualified to fully master cutting cold.
Another new move under my belt. Gotta find time to try it out.
The next goal is to build on this move and learn the next level of swordplay. What do you need? Strength of 500 and tenacity of 100. What the fu- Oh my god. Alright, here we go.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this! Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this! Oh, I get it.
Miss March, your progress in the art of swordplay has been remarkably fast. It is truly commendable. Oh, and all of her stats went up. Awesome, and her mood increased. Yeah, the manga style is really,
Looks
really
like
nice.
I passed the test, right?
Yeah. Well done. You passed with flying colors.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me.
Don't get too cocky. You still have 2 more tests to go.
Ah, jeez. You sound just like those parents on the Xianzhou. Can't I get some praise now?
Yeah, congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Miss Teaching Assistant. So if I were to take on that IPC guy now, what would you say are my chances?
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yun Li, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe...
Also, yes, she does say less carbs at the end of her ult.
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yun Li's... right.
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know.
When you're taking a break, the mechs are still training. Even with one hand tied behind her
I'm
back.
not that confident. But thank you for believing in me.
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby, but now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yun Li? Don't worry, Miss March. I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics, because that's your best shot at winning. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General's example as a way of acknowledging your progress.
1 second, I need to make a call.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
So, have you found any information about her?
God, Scott, I hate you so much.
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit too risky?
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do they ever make safe bets? She thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really capable of.
Okay. let's close that and we'll do an excursion at the end.
I'll fight 10! That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything. Wonder what I'll run into today.
March 7th is frustrated about how to improve her swordplay, but then encountered a familiar figure. Oh, Hua. Long time no see, Stella and Miss March. Long time. Still busy busting ghosts recently? There are fewer Heliobus-related jobs than before, though they've been replaced with other matters. It's been a while. What are you doing here? I'm taking a break at Starskiff Haven. Just watching the Starskiffs sail one by one. It's really relaxing. Being a Tenlords Commission judge is pretty stressful too, I bet. 2? Have you run into something that's been weighing heavily on your mind, Miss March 7th? I've started picking up Xianzhou's swordplay, so there has been some academic stress and social stress. You elaborate on the matter of the upcoming duel between March 7th and the IPC Busy Body. I think I get the gist of what it is. The gist of it. It's not easy trying to master a school's swordplay in such a short time. No wonder Miss March 7th is stretched out. I know some evil warding swordplay, if you need some help.
Ha! You can't even hold your sword steady. Don't you think you're overestimating your skills?
Sure. I can't hold it steady, but I'm better than you. You don't even have hands.
Oh, the timid Fry's got a sharp tongue. If I were the War Dance Ring and I possessed you, you'd have to try really hard to lose to that brat from the seat of the divine foresight.
Master Yang Qing is really powerful. You sure you aren't just blowing smoke, Mr. Tail?
As long as I possess someone of extraordinary caliber and absorb that person's memories and emotions, I can muster the exact same technique. Isn't that the fastest way to do it when you want to learn Brat's swordplay?
No, I won't undo the seal.
I guess your desire to help your friend is only worth this much, huh?
Thank you both for looking out for me. Stella, I wonder what you think about this shortcut. There are no shortcuts when it comes... You know what? Sure. Time is tight. It's a good idea to borrow a save file. Save file? When you put it this way, it does sound like asking to borrow a hardcore player's save file. But once Mr. Tail leaves, I'd still be left empty-handed. You also think it's a bad idea, right, Miss March?
Bah! And here I was trying to be nice. Even if you wanted it, I wouldn't help you now.
Madam Hanya just sent over a zombie case. Looks like break time's over. We'll talk again, Miss March. Catch you later. Hua scuttles off in a hurry. After giving it some thought, I think something's to be gleaned from Mr. Tail's suggestion. When I see Hua again, I should ask for advice from both her and Mr. Tail. Hua will provide 2 assist effects every day. Interesting. During sword training, March 7th can receive assistance from Companion, enhancing the efficiency of her training and excursions. Starting today, I too will help Miss March with her sword training. Please choose an assist effect. Let's do tenacity. Training or excursion activities that will satisfy the effect will be highlighted. Ouch. But I'm the one being hit. Maybe you shouldn't talk. Alas, it all fell on me in the end. That's funny. Oh no. Oh, I missed the Gwenifin thing. Dang it. March 7th has invited Huohua to patrol Fixtral Garden together. As they are walking, Huohua suddenly disappears. March 7th decides to return to the Pavilion of Cessation immediately. At least there are spirit fairs there. The quieter the place, the more likely
How should I go about this?
one will hear strange noises. March 7th perks your ears up intently. Sounds like an old granny setting up shop to sell soup. Oh jeez, I didn't click it on before we started. It's gonna take forever. Oh, whoops.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Okay, I should be able to upgrade her tenacity. Increase the next training's efficiency after performing an excursion by 100%. Increase mood consumption. Oh my god! Let's try this one.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass grates.
Oh, is it only for the first one? Oh. $45 for that increase in tenacity. Okay, hold on. Hold on here, hold on.
All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know. Let's do this!
Come on, and don't miss out. The gong does sound and the show's unbound. Today's showstopper. Can plastics really benefit from training? That was funny. Chingcha invites you on March 7th to the games parlor to play Celestial Jade. Watch the player after you and keep an eye on the player across from you. March, you won again? It's so fun playing Celestial Jade.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything. Wonder what I'll run into today.
March 7th gave up letting the Heliobus absorb emotions in exchange for sword skills. Just then, Huohua was leaving because of a certain zombie-related case. Ah, it's Stella and Miss March 7th, too. Huohua, why do you look so dazed? We found 2 zombies near Fixtral Garden recently. Well, zombie might not be the right word. The victims are have no Heliobus traces on them, nor obvious external injuries, but they kept repeating some strange behavior. Oh, interesting. Miss March 7th, please don't patronize me. Must be a side effect from being scared silly. That's entirely possible, but have I ever acted so strangely? You run super fast. This matter probably is not that simple. Just like when you and Stella formed the ghost hunting squad, let's analyze this together. Next up, let's have a resident expert, Huohua, introduce the case. Okay, something might click if we put our brains together. The first victim is a Wardand combat registrant. Their muscles were rigid when they were discovered, and their arms were stretched out in front of them. They were also muttering all sorts of exercise rhymes. The second victim is also a Wardand's combat registrant. He is a former Cloud Knight proficient at the spear. He was discovered practicing pole vaulting with his spear. The victims have something in common. They are both Wardand's contestants. It appears the culprit is expressly choosing Wardand's contestants as their targets. March 7th, you're a participant too. So I'll be the next target then? You should give the analysis a rest first and let us finish talking. Besides the fact that they're participants, they also had a similar characteristic. They're both fools who went to Fixtral Garden to poke around after reading the messages on
the Law Fu's ghostly grove. These victims believed that Fixtral's garden's vengeful gloom would temper their skills, and decided to train here before their matches started. In some attempt to harness the worldly energies absorbed here, people still believe this mumbo-jumbo in this day and age? Finally, these two were shooed home by the Ten Lords Commission's Spiritfarer on duty, Uncle Jew. They started acting funny the following day. It must be a heliobus. I'm also guessing it's an escaped heliobus that's up to no good. I think I've seen a similar story in a Xianzhou Immersia. Does this Uncle Jiu have two disciples, and one of them got bitten by a zombie and the other got charmed by a female ghost? Our Uncle Jiu has no disciples. Get down on your immersion addiction and touch some grass. But since you want to join the war dance, you must be careful. Don't forget to contact me if anything happens. Good luck, Waha. Hopefully you can catch the culprit and close the case soon. Goodbye. Waha scuttles off in a hurry. If a heliobus targets war dance contenders on purpose, Stella, how about we try our luck at Fixtral Garden when we got the time? We might be able to help Waha. Midnight Paranormal Hunt is now available as an excursion. Increase strength training.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know. I'll fight 10!
A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. An ancient painting has suddenly appeared at Fixtral Garden's long corridor. The painted screen seems to be beckoning travelers into the painting. The observant Huahua reads the inscription, 10 years in the painting, 1 day out of it. That probably means that time flows differently inside and outside the painting. 4 or 5 years of sword training in the painting, only half a day would go outside of it.
What do you recommend? Okay.
That's true, but it does sound a bit sad. You took March 7th to the Pavilion of Cessation in Fixtral Garden, where you watched a performance of Wedding Wine starring several heliobi. The eerie and terrifying atmosphere was just right, and March was focused on observing the heliobi's vocal and physical performance. Without notice, she leaned closely to your side, gently tugging at your sleeve. If you're scared, you can lean closer. You're the one who's scared. You're the one who snuck closer to me. Dang it. Ba-ba-da-ba.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Time for your second test. I'll be your examiner this time, and I'll be testing your ability to defeat enemies with unconventional moves.
Oh no.
Grandpa always said that everything can be a sword, and that there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in this vast world. If you want to defeat your opponent, you'll need your own secret move.
Speaking of secret moves, I've prepared some flaming potent tea.
Huh? Is that the flaming potent tea from Arumali?
You got it! I saw this immersia where the hero drank the flaming potent tea and started stumbling and shaking all over the place. But then he managed to defeat his father's murderer with his drunken swordplay.
March.
Good example. Do you know how to do the drunken swordplay?
No.
No. I figured I could just learn it by drinking flaming potent tea.
That's not how it works in real life, Miss March.
Let's focus on the test, Masters.
Even if I don't know drunken swordplay, I've got other tricks up my sleeve.
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how you incorporate your experiences into your swordplay moves.
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs. Unsheath your swords and give it everything you've got.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Is she, though? Is she? That's the real question. Oh, boy.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Commencing pacification.
Oh, no.
Yeah! Awesome! Now watch this!
Treasonous.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Lower your weapon.
Yay, we win. Get on you, March. March, your skills are quite good. Come practice with me as well. Okay, I need one more point to get Acuity up to unlock that section.
Phew, that was tough.
Those moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's encouragement, but it seems like it's paid off.
Well, well. Looks like someone's finally seeing sense.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt. You aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Miss Teaching Assistant. Isn't it about time you showered me with praise?
I'll save her the praise for when you pass the next test.
No saving allowed. Let's keep it relevant. This time's for now, next time's for later. No IOUs on praise.
You learned your own secret move.
I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
General Jing Yuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Not just Cloud Knight instructors, but also artists and outsiders. Actually, I was once convinced by Guinaifen into swallowing a sword. That's definitely not something you learn from regular practice.
So, what do you think your odds are, March?
Maybe around 30 or 40%?
You don't seem as confident as last time. What's up?
Well, I've gained a deeper understanding of swordplay, and I'm more aware of my own strengths now. By the way, in those Immersia stories, the sword masters always hide their true strength before a decisive battle.
Yep, those who boast they'd win usually end up losing.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your swordplay. But you did pretty well. Milk tea is on me today.
Yeah!
Moments later, in a dark corner on the La Fu.
The progress report on the Nameless Girl's sword training is complete. What should I do now, Specialist Scott?
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks to do? It feels like a bit of a waste of time to keep tabs on some random girl's swordplay training.
A waste of time? No! This is about safeguarding the reputation of the IPC and the honor of the Ember Lord.
No.
Are you saying that March 7th can actually take down an Arumaton from the Artisanship Commission with a sword? Come on, an Arumaton is no match for our state-of-the-art mechs. Go and strengthen our mechs even further. I refuse to believe that little sliver of metal can actually challenge our cutting-edge technology.
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough. Reinforce it more. If I lose face, it's like losing face for the IPC and the Ember Lord. Can we afford to let that happen?
Understood.
That poor worker. Okay, so let's do Acuity to get that up to a 60 so I can unlock that.
Let's do this!
March 7th in Huohua run into a pompous heliobus at Foxen Tomb. I once brought people to justice for slaying countless people. The heliobus appears to be reminiscing on its netherworld memories.
What do you recommend?
If both of you can 6 centuries, I would be willing to lend you my aid. With such an epic swordmaster's aiding one's cause.
Okay. I learned so much today. Well
Ooh.
done, me.
We're very close.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
After helping Huohua gather evidence related to the zombie case, March 7th thinks the culprit is hidden in Fixtral Garden. To help Huohua resolve the zombie crisis, you and March 7th arrive at the heliobus is focused specifically on attacking War Dance contestants. As expected, the garden you encountered an undesired guest. Whoa, this is amazing! You've got a spiritual light gushing out of your crown. To have a physique of a martial prodigy at such a young age, you're a martial genius who only appears once a century. Careful, it's that escaped heliobus. As long as you let me attach onto you, your core meridians will be instantly activated, allowing you to attain a century's worth of effort in no time. Victory at the War Dance will be a cakewalk. Trying to appeal to my competitive spirit? No can do. Stop carrying the shadows and show yourself. Fine, you got me. Honestly though, I'm a master of all the martial arts across all schools. Just let me touch your head and I'll be able to impart all my skills to you in a blink of an eye. At what price? I don't suppose it's becoming a zombie and sputtering gibberish, is it? Forget it, I'm not learning any of that. You don't want to? I'm afraid it's not up to you. I give my lessons free of charge and you have no choice but to learn them. All March 7th can see before her is darkness. Countless martial arts of myriad unarmed styles are surging into her mind. Unfortunately, though, not a single move is related to swordplay. Fear not, Miss March, here I come. It was almost too late. Thank goodness you're here, Huohua. Has that overly enthusiastic heliobus been subdued? Yes, I've subdued the vagrant heliobus in the Lunumbra Gorge. I suddenly can't move my arms and legs. I'll apply a talisman on you, and then you need to have a good rest. Sometime later. I think I've gotten to the bottom of the zombie mystery. This heliobus preyed on the competitive will of contenders to channel all its martial mantras into their minds. How to raise your arms, how to move your body, infinite information surging into your mind non-stop. A pity we're not like heliobi. Such a massive magnitude of information will only overload our minds and render us immobile. The body can't keep up with the mind. Well, that was just a short time. I feel like I could see everything, hear everything, but I couldn't do a single thing. This is what it means when a body can't keep up with the mind? Now that you've recovered, you should be getting back to seal this heliobus. Meet again. Bye, Huohua. Huohua scuttles off in a hurry. I was thinking about spending some time with Huohua today, but she's got stuff to do. Let's chat again next time.
A straining being possessed by a heliobus, Stella. Let's go get something tasty to eat. Nice. Sure.
If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class.
Nice.
Did I really just learn that?
Am I supposed
guess
to...
I am pretty awesome after all.
Am I supposed to learn all this? Or is it just me trying to spread it as much as I can over the time frame? Okay, we should be able to get her up to... increase the next training efficiency after performing an excursion by 150%. Probably. That'd be good. I think that'd be good, so I can max her out, so to speak.
Did I really just learn that?
Nice.
I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
We're getting close. Okay. So let's do an excursion to start, and then strength, and dexterity.
Jeez, I'm exhausted. I think today should be a rest day.
Let's do that.
I'll fight 10.
March 7th has been invited by several Spiritfarers to play Spirit Summoning game. In the eyes of the Ten Lord Commission staff, Spirit Summoning is nothing but a game of superstition that tests the tenacity of the physical. But after March 7th asks how she can improve her sword skill, the Spiritfarer slyly begin to nudge the planchette ever so slightly. March 7th decides to obtain the answer she wants.
How should I go about this?
Signal tail to sneakily possess her and pretend to be a spirit. Yeah, let's up her... What was it, dum-dum? This is a spirit, eh?
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Okay.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
March 7th was possessed by a heliobus that liked to teach people. Thankfully, Huahua arrived to save her. The Ten Lords Commission has sealed away that heliobus, who's always eager to act as a tutor. It won't be harming anyone anymore. The War Dance participants who fell into its antics are slowly recovering their senses. It's all thanks to you and Stella that this mini heliobi wars has been quelled. Thanks to you too, Huahua. No wonder you're a Ten Lords Commission judge. You had something you wished to say last time? It's about Mr. Tails said when memories of swordplay practice to be channeled into me. I have to admit, I was the teeniest bit tempted, just a tiny bit. My idea is pretty decent, eh? I wanted to have Mr. Tail help me out then, but to at least learn a move or two, but I was too embarrassed to admit it. You also rejected industrial learning. Luckily, Ho-Ho was too busy to let you have your way. You can rephrase that to March 7th's willpower far surpasses ordinary people. If I hadn't run into that heliobus, I wouldn't have understood the sheer distance between my knowledge and the mastery of swordplay. That's not a shortcut to learning swordplay at all. I very much agree with you, Miss March. Though I've heard of a much wilder and safer method than the Garden's messengers have. That can shove non-existent swordplay memories into your mind. In that case, would you still refuse? I might still have to decline. I think I have to put my own thought into it, and experience it myself to eventually turn Master Yanqing's sword and Master Yunling's sword into March 7th's sword. You make a good point there, girly. If my journey was nothing more than a copy-paste process, I'd never be able to surpass the two masters. Sounds like you've had quite the epiphany. For me to be waxing philosophical pearls of wisdom, that should mean I've attained new heights with my swordplay, right? Spouting passages from a self-help book makes you all enlightened now?
If you really think you're all that, you should be training even harder on your swordplay. I've got a block of free time after attending to this matter. March 7th, if you need help taking on Scott, come see me anytime. Mr. Tail and I will definitely help you out. Sure thing. Thanks, Swaha and Mr. Tail. Ooh. Increases mood consumption by 300%. Each action additionally increases strength and tenacity by 9 when performed for the first time. Dude, what?
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Okay, I won't be able to get acuity up, but let's see if I can get dexterity up.
All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know.
Nice.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Man, a lot of my skills shot up.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott.
Okay.
He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting approval for a martial arts exchange event. He even chose Arumali as the venue. Seems like he has some connections there.
I'm not surprised.
However, according to the rules, the person receiving the challenge letter has the right to decline the challenge.
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test, the graduation exam.
Is it that you don't want to teach her anymore, Master Yangqing?
No way. Master Yan Qing has been great to me.
Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yanqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments to assess my skills.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But, Master Yan Qing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March. The duel starts now.
No, no, no.
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this.
Dun 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 dun. Damn.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this.
Sword, heed me.
Awesome. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this.
Punish evil.
March, you gotta go for the swords.
I'm just warming up.
Not very sportsmanlike. Yeah. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this.
Kill him now! Kill him now, March! Oh, so close. Huh.
I failed.
We did it. Do. Master Yanqing, did you go easy on me?
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh!
The tests are all over, but the real trial is about to begin.
I get your point, but this isn't the time for deflections. Quickly, say something nice about me.
Congrats, you're officially a member of the Bested Genshin Club. Oh.
Actually, I didn't defeat Master Yenching.
With your swordplay skills, you can effortlessly take down IPC mechs, March.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident too.
But looking back, haven't you learned something more important than just swordplay?
Yeah, I've not only learned swordplay from masters, but I've also met a bunch of people and gained a lot of insights from my experiences.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yunli said. Everything can be a sword, and there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in the vast world.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Scott.
Kill him. Defeat him fair and square. I can choose. Oh. I want to defeat him fair and square.
Yeah, I'll show Scott the power of the Xianzhou swordplay that he despises.
I remember Yenching once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Yes, absolutely. The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
Can I practice anymore? I hear that there's already sufficient battle preparations. May thy blade split and sever, and may victory find you. Well, fine then. I guess I'm gonna go just do it now. What does this one end? In 9 days. Okay, I can do this next week then. Oh, there are a lot more missions than I thought. We're only on part 1, I think. Complete the adventure mission, Way of Primeval Blade, Sword Spar, Cleanse, Rhetoric, and Release. What? Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept it. But I'm curious, why pick Arum Alley of all places? It's packed with tourists around, and it'd be bad if someone got hurt.
Sketch, since you weren't here when I've previously been in this area, Arum Alley was where we first met Scott. He was trying to get it so that the IPC would take control of this, of Arum Alley, and basically shove out all the small businesses and make it into a warehouse space for the IPC. But we kind of were able to defeat him in terms of like logistics and negotiated work. So Arum Alley remains in the hands of the Luofu and its vendors.
Why Alrum Alley? Well, your buddy knows the answer to that.
Well, this is the place you lost a bet and barked like a dog, after all.
I can't deny it. That fateful day left a mark on me. That's why I chose this place. I want to show all those people who laughed at me that I can stand on my own 2 feet again.
But you're having mechs fight your fights instead of yourself.
They'll be like, what? That Scott is back again? What's he got up to this time? They'll see that I, Scott, who was once shamed in front of everyone, is back in Alrum Alley to restore his honor. They'll see that it won't be me squealing like a pig today, but you!
Are you even seeking revenge on the right person? Seems kind of petty, don't you think?
Right person? No. I want to enact revenge on the entirety of Aurum Alley.
But then, wait, where does bullying the owner of the Sleepless Earl fit in with all of this?
God, the way he says Aurum Alley reminds me of freaking Nixon from Futurama. Aurum Alley. It's freaking ridiculous.
Ah! Shut up! Look, I have my principles. I refuse to spend my life haunted by what happened in Aurum Alley. Do you think I'm just some sort of IPC small fry?
Yes.
I've been patient for so long, just waiting for the right moment. I don't care about proving my greatness. It's about showing everyone in Aurum Alley that I will reclaim what was taken from me!
Spare me the lecture. You're not getting back what you lost. You should claim your dignity in a more respectable way.
Instead of resorting to such despicable methods.
I've been keeping an eye on you. Seriously, do you really believe that you, a rookie who's only been learning swordplay for 15 days, can defeat my invincible mechs? Dream on! Enough with the talk. Let's get down to business, boys.
Huh. Once you bite the dust, you'll know what I'm capable of. Yeah!
Here we go. Come on, March. I have faith in you.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
Come on, March. I have faith in you. Oh, I think she heals up a little bit after her ult.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
Battle 2.
Yeah! Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this! Oh, I get it!
Come on. Kill it.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
There we go.
Ah! You pathetic losers! How did you all lose to that rookie?
Hey, stop blaming others! Didn't you lose to me too?
So, does that mean I have to? No way! This can't be happening! How could a tiny piece of scrap metal defeat the IPC's mechs? You guys must have cheated! This doesn't count! I demand a rematch!
God, I hate him.
Scrap metal, huh? The key to victory is never the weapon. It's the person wielding it!
Well, let's forget about that bet of ours. Everyone in Aurum Alley is watching.
Right. I bet you're quite familiar with them, too.
Enough! Fine. I've done this before anyway. I apologize. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. It's my fault for causing trouble and making a scene on purpose.
What about the squealing like a pig part?
Yeah. Don't forget the squealing.
Make him squeal! Make him squeal!
Hold on a sec. I want to get this on video.
Quick, before he does it.
It's happening all over again. All right! But before I squeal like a pig, there's something else I want to say. IPC mechs are a total joke.
Oh my god.
Oink! Oink, oink! Oink! Oink, oink! Oink!
Scott leaves the dock with his head hanging low. Perfect. This brief interlude has concluded, yet March 7th's pursuit of the art of swordplay shall continue. Man, do I hate Scott. To have attained such achievements, I'm truly the Extra Express's sword champion. Way of the Primaveral Blade sword spar. March is squaring up to a fight to use... Oh, I see. Oh! Give it a swirly. Yeah, basically. He was the bully who got bullied. Okay, so there's a different story ending for each one. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, you can witness the Panacea Divinus. I think this is the cook. What's his name? Liaocho? Okay, so this is the Liaocho, this is Qingche, this is Huahua, and this is... Wait, Spiritus Ex Machina? That's freaking Silverwolf, what the hell?
Someone stopped me on the road earlier. They said I was a 1 in a million, super talented martial arts genius.
March 7th can complete the story through various sword art escapades, different Xianshou escapades, companion assists, and sword art anecdotes, and even different ways to ultimately finish the story. Each time the story is completed through a sword art escapade, March 7th will gain a trialed insight, which will enhance her stats when she starts a new round of training. After completing the story through sword art escapades, the finale rewind feature for that specific escapade will unlock, allowing you to quickly explore different story endings. Sick. Alright, if different people were to practice swordplay with you, different stories will unfold, right? I was wondering if this is my chance to have adventures with other buddies. Oh yeah, and then you get Eidolon rewards.
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
When Shifu is on the field, March 7th speed increases by 10%. Nice. Complete different story endings in Saga of Primaveral Blade to obtain March 7th the Hunt Eidolons. But you only get 3 Eidolons, but there's 6. Where do you get the other ones? Ghouls, ghosts, ghouls, wraiths, and wights. Nice. Alright. Cool. I'll save that. I think I'll save that for next time because this event is still going on for another 30 days. This event is basically going to the end of the... patch. So what we'll do, I'm gonna go get some more. Let's shoot. I'm trying to think. Oh my god, please. Where is March? Where are you? Oh geez, her icon's changed. There it is. What are your Eidolons at? Nope, traces. Okay, you need these. Okay, so we'll go get the... We'll go open up this calyx and do a 6 count.
Dear guests, this year's festivity auditions have ended. Please vacate the premises in a timely manner as we prepare to perform maintenance on the theater.
Madam, please allow me to get a good look at your brilliance. Your body is more dazzling than a supernova. Not even an ascetic who has traveled many stars could aspire to match your virtue. This soda bottle is talking to me. One look at you and it feels like 2 million years of rain has fallen on my heart, and what was once bitterly cold and frozen has thawed to form a vibrant rainforest. Meeting you here, I am certain that the great one Jipe is taking pity on me for my tough times. Get to the point or put a cap on it. Such a direct and outspoken hero. Then I shall make a long story short. Have you heard of the Soul Glad auditions? The Soul Glad auditions are to the soda world that the festivity auditions are to you. The most outstanding Soul Glads in all of Penacony are gathered together and engaged in a vicious battle to find the Soul Glad superstar. I was a shoo-in for first place this year, but one of my arch competitors spent a fortune and hired a crate of fine rose wine bottles that seduced me into popping my cap and pouring all my contents into the embrace of sweetness. What the fuck? When I realized what had happened, my biggest competitive edge, my powerful bursting bubbles were all gone. Kind lady, the competition is imminent. Can you really bear to see a Soul Glad with such lofty aspirations fall flat like this? You want me to buy your pressurizer? There's no time for such things now. A bottle of Soul Glad that has lost its fizz is nothing more than a bottle of gross syrup. But I have a more traditional solution. I want you to insult me. The harsher, the better. When my anger reaches its peak, the pressure will build up and a huge amount of air will come bursting forth from my bottle. With this rage, I'll obtain infinite bubbles and snatch the audition crown. And I won't hold back. Hold on, let me groom myself a little. As the future Soul Glad superstar, I must learn to face even insults with a sense of ceremony. The Soul Glad bottle wiggles about grotesquely a few times, but you can't see a difference at all. Perhaps this method of looking it like it's doing something but actually did nothing is also part of the ceremony. It puffs out its chest proudly. Its remaining few bubbles stir with a gurgle to indicate that it is ready for your insults. What? Sure. I'm prepared, madam. Let us make a swift battle. I'm not doing this right now. I'll do it next time. There we go. Alright. I'll save upgrading March until next time, or next week when the stuff resets. Fine. I fear nothing. Don't go getting all soft on me. Give me your worst. Whether I can enter the collection display cabinet and become the Soul Glad superstar is counting on that mouth of yours. As you know, us Soul Glad's emotions are quite easily stimulated, so no matter what happens to me, you must not stop. I know how mad I have to be to take victory. Come, let me feel your baptism of bullets. You little... Wait, slow down. Let me take a deep breath. And another one. May Mr. Sousa bless me. May Boss Aideen bless me. Alright, let's start again. You think cheap trash like you is worth my insults? I thought we had an agreement. Are you saying you're going back on your word? You wretched, shameless human. They say the hearts of humans are like water, but I'd say that's an insult to water. You see these bubbles? They represent my rage and contempt for you. Wait, these bubbles. So that was your plan all along? I get it! I'm not even 1/10,000th of my full fizz right now. Try again. You'll never get into... The Soul Glad company is heartless. If I say insult me, then insult me. Bringing my manufacturer into this is going too far. What did Soul Glad even do to you? Made you. The Soul Glad Enterprise is one of the top public benefactors in Penacony. Their products have been maintained excellent quality with low prices for millennia. And you say they are heartless? Whoa, I got my bubbles going. My bottle cap is ready to burst. Alright, you know how to insult someone. I've still got nowhere near enough bubbles in me. Hit me with another insult, quickly. I like human-flavored Soul Glad. What, the bubble? What kind of cursed drink is that? How could a universe allow such a blasphemous Soul Glad to exist? Starfire sure loves setting seas ablaze. Oh no, her name is Firefly. I'm going to report this to the Intelligentsia Guild. I cannot believe that some mad scientist filled these bubbles. I'm about to explode. I admit that this story you made up has angered me. You did make it up, right? Let me check on the time. Oh no, the competition is starting. I've got no time to worry about whether I'm bubbly enough. Failing on stage is better than missing the competition. Farewell, kind soul. I shall wait for you at the podium of the Soul Glad cellar. Under your watchful gaze, the Soul Glad bottle flies off into bizarre stance. Let's hope they get what they wish for. Does she? Voice. Where are you? Details. I know there's a way to look at her actual, like, voice actor. Is it story? No. What the heck? Deals outstanding amounts of damage and possesses great survivability suitable for various combat scenarios. I know there's a way to look at their voice actors. I just can't remember where to find it. How do you check the voice actress? Oh, here we go. Annalisa Fisher. Is Annalisa Fisher really the voice of Starfire? Annalisa Fisher's... I don't think she voices Starfire. No worries, dude. You're fine. Voice. Rachel Chow. The fact that her thing is story in quotation. A girl, Stella, decides to travel with the Extra Express to eliminate the threat of the Celeron. You don't remember much. You're not from around here, nor did you come from elsewhere. You're not really going anywhere. Just then, the indistinct voice whispers into your ear, that sorrowful and tender persuasion, that deceptive goading. The seeds take root. You open your eyes, and the speaker is no longer there. But there are more and more voices, and they're getting clearer and clearer. Some give an easygoing care, some calmly provide advice, some speak confirmed support, and some gift gentle direction. You see the silken thread woven to form tomorrow. A huge beast descends from infinity. Golden pupils stare down from the darkness, and you no longer abandoned by the past. You also set upon a long journey, and the thorns you have stepped on have become your path. The train whistles, wishing you a successful journey to the coming future by your own will. Okay, how many do I need for this one? 7. I kind of want to do a 10 pull here. Screw it, we'll do this. I really don't care too much. So, we'll do 1 10 pull on the standard banner, and then we'll do a 10 pull over on Yun Li's banner. Nothing special there. Okay. And then 1 on Yun Li's banner. Nothing really special there either, but we did get another Lynx, which is nice. Alright. Let's go upgrade Link's Eidolon. Knight of Aurora.
Everyone needs some time alone.
Alright. Boss red, huh? Hey, bud. Alright, and we got our 40 warps for that. Oh, and I still have the chance to get 3 more, That's funny and kind of sucky. I could have gotten 3... I could have gotten the 3 tickets I just spent on that standard banner in this update. Oh well. Alright. So that'll be it for today's stream. Thank you all for joining me.
Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part of today's episode. Was it... Man, I don't know what could be your favorite part from, like... from the prison break stuff. Because that was a lot of scary. But I enjoyed kicking Scott's ass and making him embarrass himself again because he's a big old jerk. But yeah, I hate Scott so much. I hate Scott so much. Also, some really good cutscenes today. The initial reveal cutscene that the Borison cyborgs had escaped and begun killing members on the floor of the prison was super ominous and terrifying. Very good work there with the atmosphere from the team. And then the Borison Hule is getting broken out cutscene was super good too. I felt so bad for Shui. I know she's probably maybe used to switching bodies, but still going doing her best, getting smacked to the ground like a fly, and then having to go into a side crane. I just feel bad. And then the final cutscene of the Borison escaping the shackling prison was super cool too. And watching Don Hung and Stella doing their best to try and get out before it closed. Oh man, scary and good story today. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. And then we got to have fun with March. I enjoyed the training sequence with March. Not the most what's the word? Not the most engaging, I guess you could say, but I still enjoyed the art of the manga panels for when March was doing her training. Seeing Hua Hua and having her as a training partner was cool, and having the variety of the manga panels depending on what training you choose was nice too. And then yeah, I just liked it overall. It was fun. In my opinion, it's a simple event, but there are still the multiple endings that we have to do. And just kicking Scott's ass and making him embarrass himself is always a win in my book. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a good night and good day wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spawn here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks. And I will see you all in the next one.